वन go. मैं हूँ सुधीर, मेरे साथ है नवल. वेलकम टू प्लेइंग 11 फुटबॉल. है नवल, कैसे हो?
है सुधीर बढ़िया.
Alright, kind of boring game. Last game of the season
ये
हैदराबाद
बोरिंग
के लिए.
बोरिंग बोरिंग है. बोरिंग ही बोल सकते हो बिकॉज गोवा तो मतलब कोई इंटेंशन ही नहीं था उनको आगे जाने का.
Yeah,
Even though they were keeping the ball, they did not have any intention to go forward, so they were playing for a draw and they achieved it.
yep. So final score line is 0-0 जैसे आपने देखा game today. Uh, so yeah, it was pretty disappointing game, boring game था. Goa really didn't want it to attack much. They were happy with, they know if they get a draw, they were happy with it. And also one of the thing I think they can say that is because Hyderabad kind of lacked the firepower to score goals. So this is the current standing of the tables with 20 games played. Yeah, Hyderabad finished in the fifth place. Still a really good season for them. They just missed out the playoffs. This is one of those games that where they really didn't have much going on from the beginning itself.
So yeah, you can say that this game more or less sums up Hyderabad's season because uh, they thrived to create chances, and whenever they got the chance they couldn't convert.
Mhm.
Right? They were trying to put crosses in, but they were unable to put quality passes. Right? And passing again. So because there were few personnels missing, passing was affected in this game. Otherwise, throughout the season, passing was very good for Hyderabad. Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you could see that they missed Aridane in this game. How much they relied on him.
Mhm.
Right? In between the season, when they missed Aridane, they picked up draws, which was okay. But this was a game where they needed a win for sure.
Absolutely. जैसे आप देख रहे हो, like the
Yeah.
goals. Let's just take a look at उनका stats देखते हैं. How the game went. Yeah, just देखते हो, like Goa didn't even have any shot on target. Hyderabad only had one. Obviously, जैसे आपने कहा, like they missed Aridane big time today. Attack में ज़्यादा कुछ wasn't functional. Attack में ज़्यादा कुछ threat नहीं दिख रहा था. Obviously, Fran was still doing what he was supposed to do, but again, उनको भी 67 minutes में निकाल दिया गया था. Not sure if it was injury. Yeah, it was just wasn't working out. But Fran wasn't really happy about it either. But yeah, overall, it just. I mean, Goa did what they had to do. They came with a game plan and they asked Hyderabad to test them, and Hyderabad didn't succeed really.
या सो मुझे नहीं लगता फ्रैन को टैक्टिकल चेंज था फ्रैन का बिकॉज इफ यू रिमेम्बर 3-4 गेम्स के पहले जब उनको मस्ट विन सिचुएशन था तो मनोलो पुट 4 गाइस फॉरवर्ड अप फ्रंट राइट एंड या एंड दे पिक्ड अप ए रिजल्ट देयर. तो मुझे नहीं लगता इस टाइप ऑफ गेम में फ्रान को रिप्लेस कर सकते थे राइट. तो मुझे लगता मे बी देयर वाज अ कंसर्न विथ हिम. अदरवाइज I think he would have put more people up front. But yeah, अभी उनको निकाल दिया ठीक है. But yeah, we clearly saw that there is no good crosses from Yasir and Narzary also. ठीक है, crosses तो full season में ही नहीं थे. Right? They did not work at all in this crossing department. And yeah, so passing भी कुछ अच्छा नहीं था. Goa kept intercepting and taking the balls from Hyderabad. So yeah, nothing to talk about really about the game because Goa kept it boring and Hyderabad couldn't convert their chances or weren't creative enough.
Yeah, बिल्कुल. All right, so let's take a look at players. कैसा था उनका performance. So शुरू करते हैं obviously हैदराबाद की goalkeeper से, Kattimani. ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं था. He didn't really get much tested, but he did what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, तो गोवा तो सामने आया ही नहीं तो उनको कुछ करने को मिला नहीं. But at the end of the game still he came forward to help the team to build up offensively. But yeah, other than that, quite evening for him.
So yeah, 6.5 makes sense. Poojary had some clearance. had an interception, but overall, again, defensively he was strong, but not much of a threat from the Goa side.
Yeah, so defensively and physically both solid थे, right?
Yeah.
But offense में he couldn't contribute much. आशीष राय को मिस जरूर करा अपन ने, but Nikhil didn't play bad either.
All right, so Akash Mishra, another solid game from him.
Yeah, तो ये तो इनका रेगुलर है. I don't remember a match where he got below 7. So another strong game from him.
Yeah. Joao Victor, obviously he came in for Sana Singh, and did a really solid job over there. I think ये पीछे आने के वजह से I think his presence was also kind of missed in the midfield. In a way, you can say that because
Yeah,
Joao Victor kind of goes up front and sometimes takes shots outside the box, and he has scored about 2 or 3 goals in the entire season. So um, I think that's something from Joao Victor was missed because he was back in the defending in the centre back role.
yeah. So I thought tactically he could have gone up front because Goa weren't, attacking.
Mhm.
So Joao Victor could have gone uh, front and pushed Souvik further up
Yep.
to attack. But tactically ऐसा कुछ दिखा नहीं. Both the centre backs were, sticking up to their line. So yeah, other than that, whatever was thrown to Joao, he did his job.
Yeah. Similarly, Odei का भी वही था, like इन्होंने अच्छा solid performance किया जो इनसे पूछा था. Um, but yeah, not much of a threat from Goa side.
Yeah.
Sastre, I think was one of the not much effective in the midfield.
Yeah, disappointing game tha. So this was the game where he could have, shown again,
Yeah.
because Goa were not really attacking. They were not threatening at all. Hyderabad got got the ball enough to show their creativity.
Yep.
ये best suited game था शास्त्री के लिए because he got that freedom to roam around with the ball and put some quality crosses in. But yeah, जैसे आपने देखा 55% accuracy in this kind of game is not acceptable from this kind of player.
Yeah.
Who is a playmaker. So I don't think he lived up to his potential in this match.
Yeah, बिल्कुल. And इनके साथ partner कर रहे थे Souvik. I think he had his first game of this from the time I think he was on a family emergency leave. So decent performance. Obviously, he was always up front trying to break. But again, Hyderabad का attack में ज़्यादा कुछ हो नहीं रहा था, so he wasn't really much effective either.
Yeah, so he was trying to, win the balls. He won few tackles as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, did pretty much what is expected from him. Creative तो ज़्यादा है नहीं, Souvik तो ज़्यादा expect नहीं कर सकते.
Yeah.
But defensively and to win the balls, he tried hard enough. So yeah, impressive performance from him, but not great.
Yasir, very disappointing performance. I think Yasir का यही problem है, like he doesn't really give proper crosses. I think that's what he's known for. Either it's two up, two above, or जब देते हैं तो it's way too slow or way too fast where player can get in. So it's just been a problem, and
Yeah.
unfortunately Hyderabad के लिए ज़्यादा options भी नहीं थे attack में, and we could see why Yasir was in the team in the lineup instead of Colaco. But yeah,
So I think Colaco was a tactical decision because Colaco could offer speed and dribbling in the dying minutes, in the last 15, 20, 25 minutes. So I think Yasir was selected because of that. And also Hyderabad plays more offensive in second half, so that is why I think Colaco was saved for second half.
Yeah.
Yasir, yeah, very very disappointing. शुरू के 5-6 मैच इन्होंने अच्छे खेले. Other than that, बाकी 14 मैचेस एकदम मतलब disappointing performance.
Yep.
As you said again, वो passes देंगे तो या फिर too heavy या too light,
Yeah.
and crosses देंगे तो they go to the other end of the pitch. तो yeah, not even close to the man. तो मुझे पता नहीं क्या practice कैसे होता है इनका, but yeah, disappointing.
All right, Halicharan, he tried hard, but again, I think he was missing his partner in strike. I think Aridane का जो इनका chemistry है वो I think kind of missed. But overall, I think
Yeah,
last few games Halicharan hasn't been the best, and it was kind of continued in that trend. Didn't do
yeah.
much in the attack, but defensively he was helping on his left side with Akash Mishra.
Yeah, attacking was also he won the balls. He took the ball, wide enough to cross in, but crosses were not delivered from him.
Yep.
So he did everything other than the final ball. So yeah, a decent performance, but not impressive.
Yep. Chianese, not a good performance from him. Like I think I expected him to step up, and one of the thing with Chianese is like he loses ball too much, and that you could really see. Like he never really had a position properly, kept losing the ball. Passing be like wasn't really effective. I think entire Hyderabad team wasn't effective, and I think that kind of affected him also. Not much to
Yeah.
do, but
So
hope he would have stepped down. But in the absence of Aridane, but कुछ नहीं हुआ ज़्यादा.
yeah, so Goa was sitting deep, so they did not give enough space to the attackers. So you could see that Chianese and Fran were going to the flanks to
Yep.
get the ball and to make some moves and all. So middle of the pitch, mein they were not really getting the ball. Even if they get the ball, Goa was sitting tight there.
Mhm.
तो उनको ज्यादा करने के लिए कुछ नहीं मिला, I should say. More than they couldn't do anything. It was more like they were not, you know, uh, given a chance to do anything. So they moved to the flanks. Chianese moved to the right flank. है ना? Fran
Yep.
Sandaza looked more towards the left flank, partnering with Narzary, right? तो या गोवा ने कुछ करने नहीं दिया इनको, तो मोस्टली इनफेक्टिव थे.
Yep. और इनके साथ थे पार्टनर फ्रैन. Obviously disappointing game for him. इनको 67 मिनट में निकाल दिया था, जैसे आप बोल रहे, like maybe it was an injury concern or something. I think if he would have stayed on the pitch and with all the attacking options put in last few minutes, maybe that could have made a difference. We don't know, but yeah. But overall, I think it's just one of those games he really could not do much.
Yeah, he could not do much, but he tried his best. We saw him, uh, running deep. I mean, going deep and winning the ball and dribbling past few defenders. We saw all that,
Yeah.
but yeah, at the end it was not fruitful at all. अच्छा के लिए बहुत बहुत ट्राई किया फ्रान ने. आई रियली लाइक्ड
Yeah.
हाउ ही वाज प्लेइंग.
बिल्कुल.
ही वाज नेवर गिविंग अप. तो या मतलब या
All right, so substitutes Liston आए थे यासिर के लिए. Again, not much to offer. Unfortunately, like I think that's where maybe he was supposed to click, but कुछ हुआ नहीं. Alberg का भी like he came in for Fran, so there was not much to see. Tavora came in for Chakrabarti, and again he was solid. जो करना defensively what he had to do. Dhanu आए थे शास्त्री के लिए. Um, Not much to offer in last few minutes, but yeah, overall, this is what Hyderabad looked like today. Little bit disappointing for Hyderabad, in a way, because they could have just made it playoffs if they had like maybe few games here and there. They could have just gotten a win or a few points, or maybe even this game if they had Aridane. So there's always those ifs and buts. But if you look overall in the season, what they had, I think it was a successful season for Hyderabad.
yeah. So overall, it has been a very very good season for Hyderabad. If you ask Hyderabad fans, if you had asked them in the beginning of the season, they would have said anything but not last.
Yeah.
But they brought it to the last day, last second of their match
Mm-hmm.
of their season, which is quite impressive, right? Entire team pitched in. Manager is also doing well.
Yeah.
All the players are doing well. Only thing is the final third is not good enough. तो फाइनल थर्ड में इनके डिलीवरीज जो है दे नीड टू वर्क रियली हार्ड ऑन इट.
Yep.
I don't know if they would change personnel to make it better in the next season or maybe try hard with the same personnel. We will have to wait and watch. But otherwise, very impressive performance from them. I think any neutral fan would want Hyderabad to progress. But yeah, Goa is no less either.
Yeah, so there's good top four teams. Mumbai finished top, ATK second. In Northeast, obviously they came up pretty strong in the end, and Goa, obviously they are one of those teams who know how to um, come back in last 10 minutes. So they're one of those teams. So obviously top four really good teams. Congratulations to them, but at the same time, congratulations to Hyderabad FC with very successful season. I hope they can just keep building on this. Maybe they can have like they know they have the coach for next season, bring some of the players back again, bring some new players, work with them. And it was great to see some of the like some really good players come out, like in form of Akash Mishra. Sana Singh had a great season. Hitesh Sharma, he was a great find. Obviously Ashish
Ashish Rai
Rai.
stepping up.
Yep, Ashish Rai, Halicharan. So yeah, these players, like, they stepped up.
Hitesh.
Absolutely, yeah, I got the Hitesh. So, and then we saw like a little bit cameo from Danu, so maybe he gets more chance next season. Um, but yeah, so there are some good players. Hope they bring some more youth players and build up this team. And yeah, hope they figure out the final third by next season, and maybe they can just build up on this.
Yeah. So actually, I would like to see. I would not like to see Hyderabad in the playoffs because I do not want to see a non-attacking game in the playoffs.
Yeah,
You understand, right? So Hyderabad couldn't really create in the final third
yeah,
in forms of crosses or good passes. But yeah, playoffs में थोड़ा entertaining game देखना चाहिए which Goa can offer and
बिल्कुल
Hyderabad के साथ it is a 50-50 chance.
बिल्कुल yeah,
है ना? You cannot really say on a given day they could give you a draw or they could give you an impressive win.
बिल्कुल
But otherwise Goa अगर देखोगे आप they could give you a really good game.
yeah,
तो अगर आप मुझे पूछते तो मैं बोलूंगा I would have preferred Goa but I would want Hyderabad to you know I hope Hyderabad would have went for the playoff spot because everyone likes a good story and
absolutely.
Hyderabad actually played better with whatever they have got.
Yeah. All right. So that said, this is the last post-game analysis of the season. Thank you for watching us. Please do leave your comments on the YouTube. Please send your tweets us to on our Twitter at Playing 11 Cohen. And yeah, we'll see you again next season. Thank you, Noah.
Thanks Uday. Bye.